Hello, we're doing something slightly different. Today we have an incredibly special guest, Dalla Villa. Look into the camera. It's still taping.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's over there.
You're listening to the Bells and Whistles podcast with Ryan Quigley from Bernie. We talk about the business. We talk about all the shit he's in. We talk about masturbation.
we don't really talk about it. Please don't click off.
And after getting your 99-cent ShopRite turkey, go and listen to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Bells and Whistles podcast with Ryan and Ephraim. Bells and Whistles podcast only here at your 99-cent turkey at ShopRite. Thank you.
Run that intro. Run it.
Is this good? Everything good?
That's right there. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Just to cover. Again,
Is
Aaron
this good?
Dalla Villa
This is
over
okay?
here.
Yeah, we got. Feel free to move it, bud.
Okay.
You're all
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
You're all set.
Yeah.
No, it's
no,
funny
you're all
is
set.
I have a booth at home. So I do a
You
lot
set
of
up your
voiceover
own,
auditions.
like...
Yeah,
these are dog shit.
I have it. I have
These
a
are
2x2
shitty mics.
booth. I have a Neumann TLM 103.
Yeah.
It's like a really nice mic, and
These
for
are not that.
voiceovers, and I record music on that and stuff. And it's funny. I'm like having trouble positioning where the mic is.
Well, wait, because that leads into
No,
a
it's in
case.
here.
Because I've got your filmography on.
Sure,
I've got
sure.
all your jobs on
Yeah.
here. But it makes a lot of sense because for a while you were the iHeartRadio guy.
Yes, I was.
What's this?
Yes, I was.
Could you give us a little sample of what you sounded like? You'll recognize him.
One of my ex-agents, John Shea, from Booking International, wonderful guy. He got me a hookup with iHeartRadio for Spruce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a little. We're gonna do a little.
We're doing some Googling on
Can you give him a sample of what you would sound like?
Grocery store. I was the high energy guy.
Okay.
Store radio ad.
I think you might always be the high energy guy.
You know what's funny is that even now, as I'm kind of like
Yeah.
low energy and chill,
Yeah.
I'm still high energy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you don't want to see it, man, when I'm too much, you know? So hold on. You don't. No, like give me a script real quick. Give me something.
Okay, say...
ShopRite,
Yeah.
99-cent turkeys.
yeah.
Only at ShopRite, enjoy 99-cent turkeys. Only at ShopRite, enjoy 99-cent turkeys. Buy them now. Now, that was a little too, like, 1920s. I
was gonna say,
yeah.
Are you extra? Read all about it.
No, it was less
That
like
is
that.
you auctioning off a 99-cent turkey. Do I see 99 cents? Do I see 99 cents?
Only at ShopRite, enjoy 99-cent turkeys. Only at ShopRite, enjoy 99-cent turkeys. Get yours today before they all go out. Bye-bye. You know, something like that.
The big punchline is in today's supply chain issue. Imagine a 99-cent turkey. That'd be fucking crazy. Turkey's like $40. 99-cent turkey. My God.
I don't know why my mind went to 99-cent turkeys.
Oh my
for
God.
some reason.
Talk about a rebound. That'd be horrible.
Thanksgiving is going to be great this year.
If you have 5 turkeys, $5.
When I'm president, I promise 99-cent turkeys on every plate for every family.
An amazing platform.
Yeah.
You should never point at the camera. That's why Obama always did this with this. If you notice its index finger, it's rude. It makes you unlikable.
I know.
If you ever point. So if you're ever playing a villain in movies, you want to point. And if you're... This is my Michael Caine thing,
Sure.
because he talks about the eyes and shit. Here, this is the thing. Never point unless you're a villain. If you're a nice guy, he always does this. Look at Obama when he does it. He always does that.
What does it mean?
That's
What
why
does
our
it mean
viewership is
for
down,
when
'cause I'm
I look at
constantly-
the camera and I do a come hither motion?
Bro, that just makes you a freak, bro. Like, listen, I can't protect that. I can't protect that. That just makes you. I think you're in a whole other world.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
So break down the filmography.
Oh my gosh.
Break down the filmography here. Well, one of the things that I have for you here, I want to get the exact quote. I have it pulled up here. But they talked about, in an interview with you, I don't know who the person was who was interviewing you, but they asked about your net worth, what you were working on.
Oh my god.
Well, and there's a lot of robot stuff out there.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you
It's
had
hysterical.
You had perhaps the best answer I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
It was, and I want to quote you exactly here. It was, you were asked about your net worth, and you said, to quote the Notorious B.I.G.,
Oh, dear.
rule numero uno, never let one know how much dough you hold.
Facts. Facts.
How fucking dare you? How dare you say that?
That is amazing.
Rule number uno. I think I said nombre, unfortunately, which means name.
name.
I think I have this one here.
Yeah, I know.
I think they misquoted you.
No. I messed it up because I had someone later tell me my tax attorney. He was literally like, "I read this interview about you." Yeah. I don't know how he just. People just be yo. You know what's funny
me.
is like
I'm
I'll
going
do an
around looking
interview
you
and
up.
stuff, and I don't like. I think that no one looks at my stuff.
Sure.
No one looks at my
Right.
Instagram. No one like whatever stuff. Then all of a sudden, people out the woodwork will be like, someone actually on the street of like who follows me on Instagram stopped me on the street yesterday and was like. Like I didn't know him for a second. I'm waiting for my girlfriend. She's in the bathroom, and I'm waiting, and he's looking at me, and he's like, and I'm like,
Rule number uno.
what's up, man? Like, we're doing this whole thing, and he's like, no, I'm good, man. He's like, I
was
follow you on
pointing.
Instagram. Yeah, he's pointing.
He didn't
yeah.
see the
You should've
Michael
done
Caine
this.
workshop.
You should've done this,
Oh my
man.
God.
Rule number uno, never let no one know how much dough you hold. Yeah, 100%.
That's crazy. And you know what's even crazier is in a separate one here. It says I have it right here. It says your net worth is 1.4 million.
1.4.
Yep.
So
Yep.
and
And then
close,
other
why were
ones
you
say
hiding
it's
this?
like
Yep.
14 million. So, yeah.
The obvious answer, we all know how much Aaron makes, and it's in it's in the 10 digits.
Yeah, it's in the 10 digits, you know.
10 digits.
It's the world's first trillionaire.
100%. Yeah.
That's good. And he's crazing us with his
I
presence
think
today.
I think it goes back to that thing like my agent talked about, like, you know, don't let people see your cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You ever played poker? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sure.
Like you don't show people your cards.
Yeah, no.
It's no one's business, honestly. So
Yeah.
you have to keep some things for yourself.
Of course.
You
Big
really
time.
do. Because in the public life, in the public eye, people want to know everything about you. You have
They'll
to keep,
take everything you got.
and they will, and then they'll walk away.
Uh-huh.
The
And
moment,
that's why we
the
have
moment
you
you're
here
not
today.
hot, they'll walk away.
Nah, man. And
That's-
yeah, but you're on you're in fuego. You
You're-
don't have
yeah,
to worry
you're
about
on
it.
your way
I
up.
mean, but like in the reality of that, like, you know, the reality is like I know what it's like to have no money in my
Yeah.
bank account.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know what it's like to be homeless for a couple days. You know,
Yeah.
like I know what it's like, and it's like, sure, you know, like I want, you know, all that stuff, but there's the reality of like where I came from.
Yeah.
Which is humbling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very grateful and blessed to be working right now and on fire because like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's all it is. It's just work. I mean,
Us-
people don't see it. People don't see it. They just see the 5% of like, yeah, the Instagram or whatever and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
guys, if I could say something, social media is not real. It is not real. It does
Mm-hmm.
not show what people go through day in and day
Yeah.
out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
It's
except us.
curate.
Uh,
If you're on our page, it's 100%.
Said this is real.
This is real.
This is the real deal, man.
wanna
This is
talk-
the real deal. The real deal.
Because I want to talk. I have a question. Because you're like an outward gym rat. You know, you're an outward, like you're constantly working.
Yeah.
What do you do to unwind? What do you do to relax? Because you never look relaxed. You always look amped up.
I am. That's why specifically I took some CBD before I came to this.
Thank God.
Podcast, literally.
Thank God.
because
This
to
is
chill
powerful.
me out just a little bit. I
Guys,
literally I
like,
took
comment,
like a
and
30.
subscribe
I
if
took-
you want an off the CBD next time.
I took a 35-minute bike ride here, and you should have seen me on the Queens Bridge,
Sure.
like, riding down. Yeah, like hands out, outstretched. Woo! Like literally just like
lunatic.
living it. People are thinking I'm not fucking nuts, freaking nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're looking out the window like, there's that guy from Pledge. What the fuck?
It's really weird when you get recognized by people.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's really weird.
What do you do? What do you do? I know we're gonna ask how you unwind, but in this moment right now, I want to ask: somebody recognizes you. What's your like? Are you
Yeah.
are you humble about it? Are
Well,
you
luckily,
like?
not a lot of people recognize me right now. They just
Okay.
think I'm some crazy
coming,
man.
baby.
You know what I mean?
It's
coming.
You know,
It's
they
on
think
its
I'm some
way.
crazy man. Even my girlfriend, she was getting on me yesterday. She was like, "Aaron, sometimes you dress a little homeless." You know what I mean? It's like I was wearing that Canada shirt that I came in. You know what I mean? And I had like the sleeves cut off. Because I like to cut the sleeves off my
Yeah.
shirts or something.
sure,
And
sun's
she's
out,
like,
guns out,
She's
baby.
like,
Uh-huh.
honey, you look a little homeless. She's all dolled up and nice. I'm like, what are you talking about? I dress homeless. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I care? Adam Sandler, dude's worth like how much? Like 400 million? Like how he
something like
dresses. He doesn't care.
He wears
No one
free
cares.
T-shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Who wants to be comfortable? That's
Me,
all
I've
you can
reverted to black T-shirts. That's it. That's all I'm gonna wear
converted.
for here on out. I might alternate.
I've
Might do-
converted.
I
I've
don't see
converted
a
to Islam.
problem.
It's a different podcast.
But what I
Inshallah,
do to
brother.
chill out, you know what?
If you say exercise, I'm gonna end the podcast right
It's
here.
not. 'Cause that's
what-
not
what
chilling
horseshit.
out. That's
Yeah.
that's work.
That's
you know what
working.
I mean?
You're working on yourself.
And it's not making music because that's become work
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Like that has an agenda now.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, sometimes I like to sit in silence with all the lights off in my apartment and do nothing.
That's awesome.
Kid you not. Like literally.
Not only is
literally.
that so cool,
No phone
I
or
take
nothing.
absolutely a
Nothing.
villain origin
Nothing.
story.
Exactly.
No, I literally
I
have a
can't picture
reclining. I have a reclining. You know, the older I get, I'm starting to realize that too. Literally, I have a chair. I recline in it, and I sit there in silence, darkest sin in my room, and do nothing. Take a nap too.
Take a nap.
I take a nap.
Yeah.
That's great.
I've incorporated naps.
That's huge.
You've incorporated naps.
Guys,
You know, it's
napping is big.
I actually had a reading.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's she's an ex-dance teacher who's now a hypnotherapist.
Wow.
And she actually does like
Whoa,
higher
wait,
power.
hold on. We're not
No,
gonna
no,
we're not
no.
gonna throw away that career
No,
transition.
no.
That is ridiculous.
She
My
went from
gosh.
dance teacher to hypnotherapist, and now she like channels higher beings and stuff. She did a channeling on me, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Listen, Aaron, your higher power is saying you're on the right path. Everything's great. He would like you to find more things that are outside of work, that are not work related, that you enjoy."
Huh.
My
Right.
girlfriend's really trying to push me. She's like, "Aaron, why don't we go to concerts together? You're always working all the time." And you know what? She's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
She's right, because there is such
Yeah.
a thing as burnout, and you do have to be aware of it. You do.
No, you
And
do.
You,
You do.
have to
We-
listen. If your grind and hustle is really hard, your rest has to be hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forsake your rest, and don't forsake your chill.
No, it's true.
It's true. Man.
You gotta chill,
everything
man.
about this
listen,
channel is soft.
Listen, I gotta.
Our hustle is soft. Our naps are softer.
Baby shit soft. Bellhop Productions, baby.
You gotta find her chill. You know what I mean? Find your chill. Because I'm a really chill guy in general.
Oh,
Like-
absolutely.
You think so?
No.
You think so?
Ask anyone. I'm like, dude, most people think I'm. No, most people think. I had this one girl. She was like, oh my god, I swear to God, you're coked up all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even do drugs.
He's high on life.
Were
Literally.
you always like this? Because you are fucking
Always.
insane outwardly. I hope you don't take
Always.
offense. Yeah.
Always.
Always.
You know what's funny is that outwardly people would think I'm crazy, but I've made a career out of it. I'm making a career
It's the
out of.
smartest thing you could have done.
Of course, like
And it's crazy.
playing
Like the
these-
best part. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the best part is that I believe
Yeah.
that you're actually being you. I don't think you're putting it on a character. It's
No.
you. So that's gonna be that's the way to fucking do it. Is you make money being yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you. And,
Yeah.
and it really kind of hurts me when reviewers, it's so funny, when Pledge first came out, all the genre outlets loved Max.
Sure.
Then the New York Times called me like a mustache twirly villain. And I was like, I took that personally because I was like, you realize I was just being myself in that movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I was just being like a different, like more evil version of myself, and I was just bringing that to the surface.
Yeah.
So I take it personally a lot when people are like, "Oh, you're too much, you're too extra," but then again, screw you. Maybe you're
Yeah.
not enough. You know what I'm
Also,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
A mustache twirly villain is perhaps the best compliment anyone could ever do. But also, what an amazing thing for you. I want to put that on a plaque somewhere. You say, you think I'm being too much? Maybe you're just not enough.
Maybe you're not enough. I love that.
That is
Talk about a
a way
t-shirt.
to
Love that.
live.
Just
Talk about a
like,
t-shirt.
just like, listen, anyone who says money is the root of all evil is someone who's never had money. Like, you can do a lot of good things with money, dude. You can
That's
do a
true.
lot of great things for. You can change people's lives with money.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Literally change people's lives in an instant. Cure world hunger, whatever you can, because that's what our society runs on. So.
That's true, man.
It's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I think someone else said, or like the phrase "less is more." Less is more was said by someone. Okay, how does it? Who wasn't enough? I think that was it. Like,
Less is more is
yeah,
said by someone who's
less
not enough.
less is more
Yeah.
was said by someone who wasn't enough.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
really good.
Like,
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Why don't we talk a little bit about these
honestly,
jobs?
sometimes when people are like, oh, less is more, honestly, sometimes I think you're freaking boring.
Yeah.
Okay? I think you're boring, and I think your choices are boring, okay?
Less is more,
Let's just say
unless
that.
it comes to my dick.
What?
Well, before we get into his projects, the
Yes.
work that we watched, I want to ask you, because there's something about you that you have just this palpable confidence, which I'm sure you hear it all the time. I'm sure it's something you believe yourself. So I'm gonna put you on the spot with a tough question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where are you in 10 years? What are you doing? What's it like? What people are you a household name? What's happening? Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
You're already a name in my household.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Sometimes this is my household.
Wait,
I
your
walk around
family
saying
talks
Aaron
about
Dalla
me?
Villa.
I bring you up all the time. with my
Really?
family.
Yes.
And they're like, shut the fuck up.
Who's this wackadoo? You know what I mean? Like this No, they probably look at my Instagram and be like, he'll never be anything. You know, he's just a wackadoo.
No, they're like,
No.
this is amazing what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, definitely a household name. I want to, besides world domination, I would really love to have real estate. Really love to have real estate and other investments.
Yeah.
Rental properties.
You know, and brand endorsements and stuff, and then utilizing that money to I don't want to say get into politics, man, but
We set it up, foreshadowing
set it up.
in the beginning of it.
that's a long career. No,
That's-
honestly, for the next 10 years, I think I told myself for the next 10 years, just grinding.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
going as hard as I can, creating like iconic characters and just becoming that household name and becoming financially stable. And then just kind of, you know, experimenting with
Yeah.
what else can I do? You know, what else can I create?
Well,
and
what
stuff,
else-
you know
what
I mean?
else can you do,
Definitely
right?
creating projects, executive producing,
Yeah.
finding more ways to put myself in the driver's seat, you know what I mean, where I have more creative control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Well, let me ask you this then, right?
Owning a building, naming it Vaught,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like running a superhero company.
ADV Incorporated. you know.
ADV Incorporated,
Don't get me
growing out that
started.
mustache to twirl.
Oh, it's there.
I'm saying, because what? Like Johnny Depp has his like tequila brand or whatever,
Sure.
right?
100%.
Natalie
Yeah, yeah.
Portland has her thing or what? I don't know
yeah.
what she has. What would you have? What's your thing that you would like put your name on it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because you don't drink, you don't do drugs,
No,
so
you don't
you
do
can't
any of
have
that.
your own cocaine brand.
We offered him a beer.
You
so-
know what? I recently, maybe CBD.
That would be fun.
Maybe
That would
CBD
be a fun
because it's a chill kind of thing without
Yeah.
getting high kind of
Yeah.
thing. Or you know, I recently got pitched to promote a testosterone supplement.
For real.
If there was,
Dead serious.
if there was
And
ever
it-
a guy to do it,
It'd be me.
absolutely.
But I'm really nervous to say yes to the brand.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not 40. I don't need
Sure.
it. And my
Right.
girlfriend's a little like, you're already pretty
You're
energetic.
like
Aaron.
roided
Like,
out. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
need a little more.
we don't,
Like
need,
maybe
we don't need extra hormones.
little extra hormones and stuff, but I'm really worried because like I want the money, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
sure.
So if there ever was a brand, you know what's funny is that these questions are starting to come to me now. Like I'm having
Yeah.
like I'm working with this producer now. She's like, "So where do you see yourself in 10 years and stuff?" And I'm like,
You're only focused on today.
Yeah.
"That's it.
That's
man.
all you can
I
do.
got one day at a time.
Yeah.
That's how I look at the world. It's one day at a time. And if I can just continue showing up and give my best self to the project and even like little scenes. Like there
Yeah.
was a scene in this movie that I'm shooting now where I'm supposed to run out and do something and react a certain way. And there's like one line and a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, whatever and stuff. But I look at it and I'm like, okay, how does he run out the house? How does he interact with the other thing? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like there's all these things that I do and I'm like, oh, what kind of choices can I make? And I really found like when you find as an actor the ability to make choices
Yeah.
on something,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, you're free. Because I
There's
used to
food.
approach the work and be like, oh yeah, I have to do what's on the page. And I'm like, no. You
Yeah.
know what's really exciting? When you find ways to stand out.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. If you can find ways to stand out among all these boring people.
Yeah.
That is what gets you noticed. So I'd rather be a peacock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cock it
You
up.
know, cock it up.
That's great.
But
It's
sometimes,
true.
but a peacock also does have to have its feathers down sometimes.
Oh my God, we're just getting all these little tidbits.
Are you writing that down?
I was
Is
told
somebody
that I was
recording
working.
this?
I was told that by someone who's been on Broadway and all this stuff, and I was
Feathers down.
yeah, I was playing Mordred in Camelot, another evil villain.
Yeah.
And that was a blast. And I was such a peacock, like
Yeah,
living, and he was
yeah.
like, you know, sometimes you have to put your feathers down too. You know what I mean?
I
You
dig
know,
it.
it almost
I
makes it
remember
that
that.
more exciting when you have
Yeah.
it down, and all of a sudden, bam, and you hit people, and they're like, whoa. Hey, so-
Yeah.
It's crazy. You and I have that in common in the sense that, not that we're both peacocks, but, but that we both played Mordred.
Wait, you played Mordred?
I played Mordred too,
Oh
in,
my
in an
God.
online Zoom kind of thing. That
yeah.
remember shout out.
I
Did
do
you
remember
that.
I remember.
We had like our little filters on.
Isn't he so interesting?
He was a really, really cool character.
Yeah.
Especially the way, shout out to Rolando Chusek.
Which one
who
did
wrote
you?
it.
Which version
Rolando,
did
he
you do?
followed
He
today.
wrote, it was a new version. He wrote this version of it.
It wasn't the learner low version.
It wasn't the learner low version.
Okay,
no.
okay.
He wrote this version of it where it was this kind of, they were all in a castle together, and they were it was just the Knights of the Round Table plotting out how to take out this dragon outside.
That's awesome.
And it was all of them had a different approach.
You had
Yeah.
Lancelot, you had Sir.
We had Gawain, we had
Dinadan.
Arthur, yeah, Dinadan,
Dinadan.
Vors, I don't know. Better have a D20.
Sir Dinadan, Sir Dinadan. Oh, try Dinadan on the right, You have all the might.
I mean,
Na 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 na. Shake close. Na 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 na. Ours was a musical.
Of
Ours was a
course.
musical.
that was
Ours is a musical.
already.
Don't sleep on Sir Dinadan. That's a rap beat right there.
Already you've blown us out of the water.
It's true.
But why don't you tell us a little bit, since we're talking about
Sagamore. Sir Sagamore. Did you have Sagamore too?
we didn't have Sagamore.
Ah,
I know.
Come on. You'd have to have Sagamore.
I know, it was
Sir
embarrassing.
Lionel. Sir Lionel.
We did have Lionel. We did have Lionel.
Yeah.
It was our production was embarrassing. No, Rolanda, I loved every second of it. Why don't we talk a little bit about what you're up to, what you've been up to,
Sure.
what you're doing, what now, and because I know a lot of people that watch. Right, we're pretending that a lot of people watch, but
That's how you got to fake it till you make
we
it.
got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
They want to know kind of how they go about replicating a trajectory that you have.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
They want to know how you got to where you are. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, the big ones? We'll talk about Pledge.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about Alpha Rift afterward.
Oh, sure.
And then you talk about your, we'll talk about the music that you wrote for both of these things. I don't know if you did anything for Pledge, but you.
No.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
No.
But Max, right?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh man. You know what's funny? It wasn't through an agent.
Yeah.
It
'Cause
was
it never
through-
is.
It's
No.
It never is.
They really don't do shit.
the
Those fucking agents, huh?
She's got some good ones.
Well, yeah, they have good ones.
She gets in there and gets me the thing. So does my manager. He got me the audition for Elvis Baslerman. And
Okay.
Stuff, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she's got me the big stuff. Like I just went out for Wicked.
Cool.
Oh,
The movie.
the movie.
The movie.
Wicked the movie.
Ariana, baby.
Ariana Grande. Yeah. So
We'd love to have you on the podcast.
no,
Ariana.
I love my
Ari,
team.
baby, you're
I
welcome
love my
anytime.
team. They do a
Yeah.
lot for me. But no, this was back before I was with them, and I found this breakdown through casting networks,
Okay.
and I just saw this character. Didn't pay any money. It was like this guy, all-star, whatever and stuff. I was like, yeah, I could play that. Sounds fun. I
Yeah.
love that character. Boom. Got the audition. I met Daniel Robbins and Zach Weiner in an apartment on Chelsea. Walked into their apartment, did the audition for them, then did an improv with Zach Weiner. And literally, they have the improv video of me pouring water on his face. This stranger who I've met for the first time. I'm just going nuts on this guy, calling
Yeah.
him all kinds of names,
Yeah.
and they're just dying of laughter. And I was told that the moment I walked out of that room, they cast me immediately. They were like, he was the first one we cast, and we knew immediately the moment he left, we wanted him for Max. So we shot it, and I mean that was an incredible experience. Like being able to
That's
do
amazing.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like being able to do. They gave me so much flexibility. This is why Daniel Robbins is one of my favorite directors.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because he really lets. He's great at casting. Like if you cast the right actor,
It's huge.
you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
And but what he focuses on then is like, how can we get the most real performance? So we cast actors who know how to improvise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then it feels like disgustingly real. And
Yeah.
then he just like let me play with Max, and I went all different places with that. And that was produced by Boulder Light, which is the company that I'm working with now
Yeah.
on one of the secret projects, because that producer saw my work in Pledge and has been following my career since then and pitched me for the movie that I'm doing now. Yeah, you see what I mean? You
Yeah,
never
it's
know
all-
who is going to see your work and follow you and just like secretly like stalk your stuff and then be like,
Yeah.
oh, by the
Yeah.
way, I sent your footage to this person and we knew that we wanted to bring you in. Like, because I got the audition for the one I'm shooting now to a director's Zoom callback.
Yeah.
That was my initial audition, and that was cool.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
cool, man. It's cool when you feel like you're getting to the point of like offer only.
Yeah.
Offer
That's
only, baby.
Offer only,
that's
baby.
where I
Oh my
want to
God.
be, man. In like 10, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that offer only where it's like,
can't-
oh,
You know what I
man,
can
I've
do.
paid my
You
dues.
want it or no?
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
can do. I've paid my dues. I've worked off. Listen, I have no problem auditioning.
Sure.
I
right.
love it.
Yeah.
I find it like exciting to, because now I approach the work, and Bryan Cranston talked about this in an interview that kind of changed his game. When you start approaching the work as
A
here's what I
performance.
have to offer,
Yeah.
rather than like, what do you want? What do you want? Because
Yeah.
they don't know what they want.
Right.
Casting directors, producers, directors, they don't know what they want. They'll know when they see it. So
Yeah.
your job is to come in and show them.
Yeah.
This is what I
This
got.
is this.
You
is
want
what
it
I-
or no?
This
Yeah.
is what I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
I this is what I got, and this I think this is it.
Yeah.
You're really confident with that. You're like, this is it, and you walk away.
And you
And
forget
you
it.
move on, and people are like,
Move
"Oh
on.
yeah, how can you take the rejection?" Listen,
It's
I've been,
gone.
I've been rejected my whole life. I've been rejected.
I
my whole
refuse to
life.
believe it.
No, it's true, man.
We rejected him for this podcast.
Listen, I used to be really short. I was rejected by girls for being too short. Then I learned to dance. Then I got popular. I was rejected from dance companies. I was rejected from this. Listen, it doesn't matter to me. You
Yeah.
can reject me all you want. I'm going to come back, and I'm coming back to buy the building.
My God.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Just fucking incredible.
Okay? I'm coming back.
My God.
You're not going to stop me. I had a
I'm
therapist.
coming back
Listen,
to buy the building.
gonna
I had
buy
a
me.
therapist. I had a therapist, and he was like, Aaron, they see you as this maybe loopy guy, whatever and stuff. You got to show
Insane.
them you're not going anywhere.
No.
And that's what I'm showing them. I'm like, guys,
That's the craziest
I'm,
part.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
I'm in it for the marathon. Will Smith talks about this, running on the treadmill. If we get on that treadmill,
Yeah.
I'm gonna outlast you.
I'm either gonna beat you or die.
I'm gonna beat you or die. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mentality with this is like, I ain't going nowhere.
My
So-
God. You see what I'm talking about? About the confidence.
Yeah.
Just the supreme confidence.
And don't get me wrong, dude. There's a lot of insecurity that goes along with that.
Yeah.
Every time I get a character, I'm like, oh snap, what do I do with this?
Yeah.
Right.
And there's that fear. There's that imposter syndrome that creeps back in.
Yeah.
Or sometimes when you're on set and you do a take and then you're like looking for validation from the director or anyone around you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everyone deals with this. It doesn't matter what level you're at.
Yeah.
Everyone deals with this. And then you just have to remind yourself that you have to trust the director. That's the hardest thing. And you have to, as an actor, you have to be like, you know what? If I know that I'm bringing my best work today to the work, you're going to have some days are better than others. I trust the director that they wouldn't move on unless, you know what I mean?
That's pretty. And you know what?
And
I'm
I've been
kind of getting
approaching
from
the
you?
work.
Yeah.
I've been approaching the work like that
Yeah.
on these past two films. Because otherwise, if I go into that spiral, which is the worst place for actors to be in,
Sure.
you want to lay in bed, you want to quit, you want to do all that stuff. You have to stop that and then just be like, I did the work. I know I put in the work. I'm gonna let it go and I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do something else.
That's,
Man,
I mean,
it's fucking
that's the
incredible.
thing.
That's the
What-
hardest thing to do.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. You have, because of course you have the insecurity. Of course you've got that there.
Sure,
Everybody's
you're a
got
human.
that.
You're, yeah,
But
yeah.
you're also more than confident, right? I think you've got too many ideas, and that's the thing. You can't you don't have the time to be insecure about these things when you're too creative. When you've got the because it just takes up time to be like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Am I right for this?
Oh
no,
but I've had
You've
plenty
got
of
the-
insecure moments. My girlfriend will tell you, like, I'd be like, I'm looking for validation, or I'm looking for, like, someone to tell me I'm good and stuff. And she's like, and she's like, Aaron, you know you are.
yeah,
You know you are. So
Right.
just that doesn't serve you. It's time for you to let that go.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's a real thing, because no one comes in the game and is like confident all the time. We're
Yeah.
human beings. That's what we are. We're prone to that. And I've even talked to people who are like major choreographers, and they're like, every time they get a new project, they're like, oh man, is this the project they're going to find out I'm a total fraud on?
Yeah.
Right.
You're going to be shitting your pants for the rest of your career.
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line.
Right.
But I do like to say that when I get on set now and I'm like, I've done my work and I'm ready to shoot, it doesn't matter who I'm working opposite now.
yeah,
If I have done my homework, when I show up on set, I'm ready to work.
that's great.
I'm ready to work because
Unbelievable.
because it's about the work. It's not who you're working with. It's not all the accolades and all that
Yeah.
stuff. At
No.
the baseline, it's about the work, no matter who you're working opposite against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When was the last time you think that we did our homework?
I can't
Gotta be.
even. I can't.
Last time you did what?
When we did our homework.
No. It's especially with
Nobody
this,
even gave us
especially,
an assignment.
especially with this shit. We're just
Yeah.
flying by the seat of our pants.
You have
But-
to create.
You gotta create the homework.
There's no, like, with actors. There's no, like. There's so many ways to do a scene.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
techniques and whatever and stuff, and that's why everyone tries to give you a guide. But most actors are very lazy.
Yeah.
They get a job,
They just want to take. Yeah.
they freak out.
Yeah.
First off, they get the job, they freak out over the audition. Oh my god, they don't know how to approach the work. You have to create the homework for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to know what works for you. And now I'm like really coming into my own of like understanding, okay, this is where I excel. This is where I can stand out to the competition.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if people give me the opportunity to improvise,
Game over.
You're done.
that's
Game
my
over.
shit.
Game
Like,
over.
that's my shit.
Yeah.
Like, if I come in and I'm like, oh, boom, like, let me be free and stuff, like, yeah.
Get a slight pivot, but it all falls together. Just trust me here. You want to have a kid? Ever?
Eventually.
Eventually.
But I want to be in a position where listen, I grew up and I saw my dad working a blue collar job, and I had 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. I don't want that kid to have to work as hard as
Right.
I did.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Well, what if the kid turned to you and said, "Daddy, I want to be an actor"?
I would support that.
Right. Well, what advice? How would you guide someone that you deeply care about
That's
through
it.
that journey?
It's hard because part of me is like, you're my kid. I want
Yeah.
to put you in everything that I'm doing. I don't want you to have to work for it.
Yeah.
On the flip side is that when you work for something, you respect it more.
Exactly.
And you're that
last.
much better.
You'll last. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, I wanted to quit a few years ago. I wanted to quit acting because
Yeah.
I was like, it was torture for me.
Of course.
It wasn't like dude.
I
if
did.
you-
I
if
told
you-
you. I
if
did quit.
Yeah,
I
if
did
you
quit.
let it be torture, it's fucking torture.
It's
Yeah.
like it's a kick in the balls
Dude, and
every
it's
hour
not
of every
worth
day.
the money. There's no, you know what I
There's
mean?
no,
Like,
yeah.
Because
That
there
kind
is
of
no
pain.
money.
That
The
kind of
money,
sad.
come on.
There is no money.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
not booking, you're not
Right.
working, you're not booking, you're not paying
Right.
bills. You got nothing
You
to
got
do.
nothing, and then you're torturing yourself on top of it. So you really have to be committed. And I told myself, and I just said, you know what? I'm not gonna let it torture me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna love it. I'm really gonna commit to being an artist, not to being famous, not to being like wanting a lot of money, to being a fucking craftsperson, to being
Yeah.
an artist.
Yeah.
And when I made that switch and I made that decision, things changed for me, and I feel like an artist when I get a script. I don't feel like a fraud. I get a script and I'm like, ooh, what can I do to this?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my idea of it. Ship it.
Yeah.
Right.
Great.
Was there ever a moment when you were sitting there and you were thinking, oh, I want to quit, I've got to quit. Obviously, you wanted to keep you wanted to keep doing it because you're still there, and you convinced yourself to be a craftsman with it.
Yeah.
Was there something in your head? Was there a role, a moment that you went back on and you thought, this is why I have to keep going? Was there something that kept you doing it, or is it just that passion, that fire of going forward? Because I know, I can't speak for you, but I know I have had, oh my God, I got to quit today. I got up this morning and I was like, I should probably quit. That way I'll be able to be better prepared for the podcast.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Was there ever a moment where I said, I'm not going to quit?
Was there, what kept you going besides you're just kind of, because I have, everybody has the passion, but they quit anyway. So I'm curious what it is was there something that made you, was it just, I can't do anything else? Was it that I'll feel like a failure otherwise?
Feel like a failure. That definitely incorporates to it.
Yeah.
Feel like a failure. And it's not just acting. Like, my whole life I've been a fighter.
Yeah.
My whole life. And I just refuse to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
man.
not-
You got to go down trying.
You got to. It's not an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
And listen, and it really starts to hit you when you start to see, your family members and other people having lives and having kids and getting property and stuff. And you're like, man, I'm going after this acting thing and stuff. And you start really doubting yourself. And you're like, oh, maybe I can get into finance, or maybe I can get into politics or law and stuff. I'd be fucking miserable, man.
Yeah.
I know that I was
It's
born.
true.
My girl talks about this. She's an amazing woman. I'm happy I have her in my life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that she's not in the industry.
It's big.
Huge.
Yeah, man. That perspective can be so key. It's
And
just
don't get me
like-
wrong, there are a lot of relationships that work when they're both in the industry, but
Right.
But it's like I was about to say something.
Wonderful woman, out of the industry.
She's wonderful.
Kelsey, right?
Kelsey.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
she's
shirt,
on your
the
shirt.
The
Yeah,
shirt,
show
yeah.
the people your shirt.
We did a promo yesterday for
Of the
Colton-
relationship.
We did.
Like and subscribe.
We
to-
did a
to their
promo for
relationship.
this shirt brand, and we got shirts made with pictures of each other on it. We took a
That is
selfie
cute.
stick to the Brooklyn Bridge, so we looked like the most obnoxious couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
That's the way to do it.
But we don't give a shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just never giving up, and just staying the course. Because if I felt like I gave up and were to change careers and do
Yeah.
something else and stuff, I would
Yeah.
feel like I would regret it.
Yeah.
I could have made, gone into finance, whatever and stuff, hated it, made tons of money and stuff. I would still look back and be like, fuck, man, I could have.
I
could've given it a
said
shot.
to Ryan a while.
I could have
couple
been a
weeks ago.
contender,
Yeah, I
Charlie.
could have been a contender.
contender.
The
You know?
sickest thing, it's the sickest thing about this whole thing is that the second you get the taste of it,
Yeah.
you want to. The second it even flickers in the back of your head, oh, I want to be an actor. You're either somebody that made it or someone who lived the rest of their life hoping they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It's crazy.
It's true.
And
I mean, it's
also, like, I came out the womb and my grandmother was comparing me to Jim Carrey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right out the gate. She was like, he's like Jim Carrey. He's like Jim Carrey.
He's gonna be a
I was-
monster on set.
I was always an entertainer.
Yeah.
I have to pee so bad.
Oh, let's stop down.
Is that
Let's
okay?
stop down.
Yeah,
Go,
is that
go,
okay?
go.
We'll stop down. We'll stop down.
But what I'm saying is that I knew I'm born for
What you're doing.
to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
I just am. And I knew if I walked away from it that I would not be happy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a great place to pause right now. Fellas,
Pause.
we'll be
Pause,
right
Bob.
back. Stay on this channel.
Really have to pee.
I'm talking about it like we're on the radio.
There's not a commercial break.
Yeah, no,
It's
like
just a convo.
That's the thing that we really like is that we want you to, whatever it is, it should feel like who's ever on the other side of this couch
Yeah.
should feel like they have the ability to say whatever they want to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also
that's
have
just-
a fun time joking around while you do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're. I've never said this to Ephraim because we're negative people, but like I'll say it to you. It's just like, if we ever have Obama, we want it to be the exact same way as this. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. We just want it to be a laid back conversation that's kind of interesting to people. And if you enjoy it, great. If not, go to the next one.
Whatever.
You know?
If Obama comes on, I will probably talk to him. I'll probably accidentally call him Aaron Dalla Villa.
So we're back from the pee break. Thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sticking us. Hope you enjoyed the 99-cent turkey commercial in between.
Here's a question, and then we'll start moving into some of our segments.
Uh-huh.
I want to know what your dream role is.
Is there something that you
Don't give me any bullshit. Don't give me any bullshit. The dream role is where I get to be my most heightened horseshit. Give me. Is it fucking Superman? Is it what is it? Tell us.
All right.
Truth serum.
It's either one of the DC villains.
Okay.
Joker or the Riddler.
You would smoke.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
smoke both.
Yeah, it's either
God.
that, 100%.
Yeah.
The only thing is the Joker has been done so many times, and
Yeah.
most recently by Joaquin.
Exactly.
And then
also hero.
also Riddler, Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
sleep on Paul Dano.
No,
bro.
sir.
He's
doing a great job.
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. It would be a biopic of some like heavy metal rock star. Like if I could be
Okay,
like
yeah.
I think Damien Chazelle. Who is it from the lead singer of Disturbed?
Yeah.
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 I love Disturbed or some like heavy metal rock star. I would do a biopic of a heavy metal rock star.
Could you
where I
play
was
Kurt
singing
Cobain?
to.
Could you do a Cobain?
I would love a Cobain. I would
Yeah.
also love the Animals. Who was the House of the Rising Sun?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be. It'd be some biopic of some like rock star where I can just be on like full fucking display. So I was actually thinking about this riding my bike the other day. I was like, what would my dream role be? And I was like, oh, I know either it would be some like super villain or it would be just a rock star biopic. Yeah.
Nice.
If they ever did, I'm gonna put this on you. If they ever did a biopic of my favorite band, Cage the Elephant, you would be great for that main guy.
I'm not familiar with
Yeah, I know.
that.
Nobody knows because I'm a fucking hipster.
But you know what? You know what? It might happen because you know what's crazy
Yeah.
is that sometimes like I just played a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's like a Justin Bieber, Kanye West type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
You would be great for a Kanye.
I didn't even
story.
no.
But also a Justin Bieber, Kanye West type. Those are two different types.
Yeah. He had the swag of Kanye with the
With the white of Justin Bieber.
the white of Justin Bieber, yeah. Tiny Hammer was his own thing, you know. I think people are gonna like him a lot, especially when the movie comes out, and then I can put out the album.
Yeah, that'll be
Yes,
fun.
sir.
Well, let's talk
Tiny
a little
Hammer
bit-
does America.
Let's talk a little bit about your music.
Yes.
And what you do for because we watched a little known film, soon to be a even bigger known film named
Yeah.
Alpha Rift.
Alpha
Both
Rift.
of us watched it.
You have to rent it on. You shouldn't buy it. You should rent it on Amazon.
Guys, it's on Tubi now. You can see it for free on Tubi.
It is on fucking
It's on
Tubi.
Tubi?
It's on Tubi
It's on
now.
Tubi.
Oh, I feel like an idiot.
You have Tubi?
No.
Is that a real, hold on? Is that a real streaming service?
It totally is.
It
Is it
absolutely
real?
is.
Oh, okay,
I might,
alright.
I might pivot from Fubo to Tubi.
Really?
Fubo?
I'm a Fubo
I had
subscriber.
my friend Zach. He was literally on Tubi the other day, and he was scrolling down on like
Yeah.
recommended or something, and Alfred was right there.
It's there?
He's like, look at this
Oh, it's for
handsome
free?
face. He was
Look
like,
at
look at.
that.
He was like, look at this handsome face, Lance Henriksen.
He's like, look at my friend Lance Henriksen.
I love Zach Wiener. I love that. He is one of my great friends. What a talent he is.
That's great.
Credible writer, credible actor.
Give him a
He's just
shout on here.
fantastic.
Just
Yeah.
give him a shout out.
Shout out to Zach Wiener. His dad made Dora the Explorer.
Get the fuck out.
No,
Get the fuck
Dad
out.
made Dora the Explorer. What's really meta is that I recently got to audition for Dora the Explorer, the voiceover.
Are they doing the
I was
new?
gonna say.
I'm friends with the people that are making the new one.
Get Out.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if he's involved in that. Eric Wiener, yeah.
He
I saw
might
him
be
the other
because
day.
I
He
feel
might
like they
be,
were.
yeah.
This is the one that they were making for it's like Paramount or something like that.
Yeah. Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull some strings.
Pull some strings. I would love to play Stryker.
I think
I want to
Swiper.
play
Swiper. Striker.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh my God.
Swiper, no swiping.
I'm telling you.
You know what? You know when I got the audition. You know what? Dream roll.
Swiper.
Swiper the Fox.
I saw
Dora the
you.
Explorer.
I always saw you as more of a Boots.
You know what I don't understand about Swiper?
Is
They're
this
like,
your stand-up
they're like,
bit?
What? I get really heated over this. Ready? Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah.
Swiper, no
Sure.
swiping. He's like, aw, man. You know what? You know what's messed up? His name is Swiper, okay?
Yeah.
He's meant to swipe, all right? Let the man do his job. He's a swiper. He's a swiping fox. Let him swipe what he needs to swipe, okay? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Talk about an identity crisis.
Right? Like they keep telling him swiper, no swiping, and he's going to swipe, and he's like, what?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll
He says, "What do you want from me?"
This is me! My name is my job!
That's great. But
right? You know what I mean? Like,
I'll
it's
say
his
this,
name.
though.
It's in his name. It's
I
his
understand,
job.
but I'll say Swiper ought to have a little more resilience because all they're doing is saying, no! Stop it! He should just take it anyway.
sometimes he does.
100%. And listen,
Yeah.
this man is like, this
Yeah.
fox is like, yo, coming up with like gadgets, like a fucking butterfly that will fly over and steal the thing, cranes with claws, like, yo, he's next level in the engineering department. He's going to such extreme lengths to swipe the thing that if I was Dora, I'd be like, damn, man, just take the thing, bro. Like, I would be like, you know, blown away.
I'll
and
get
then-
another fucking backpack.
Right.
And, you know, and it's always what he's swiping is almost always something completely worthless.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
it's
cake.
like-
you know what I mean?
yes.
Like swiping a cake is like she's like we can
It's
just
like,
give you one
go
if
to-
you want.
yeah,
Give
go to
him
fucking
a-
Stop
a
and Shop, bro.
slice,
Get a cake.
Pal.
Yeah.
You can do it. Give him a poor slice.
Right,
The poor
like come
thing.
on,
Yeah.
like oh,
But-
poor swipe. Yo, I have so much. I have sympathy for the villains, man.
It's true.
Oh, I got him.
You got
Here's
it.
a dream roll.
Dream roll.
Let's talk about
Well, it's this show I can't talk. Fuck, I can't talk about. I was gonna play some version of the devil.
Oh,
it. Oh.
It was like the ultimate villain.
that's the ultimate villain.
That's the ultimate villain.
I would say, what do you think the devil looks like?
Aaron Dalla Villa.
Aaron Dalla Villa.
I want to do a biopic of Harry Houdini.
Oh, that would be
That'd
with
be
how
crazy.
you are on stage.
Yep.
That would be great.
I want to do a Harry Houdini.
Can you
biopic.
do any of the? Can you do any like escape stuff?
I
You can do
learned.
magic?
I learned how to do some magic for the show, actually. So I
Really?
was doing a workshop for the show, for this immersive show, which I'm gonna not talk about, but or name anything. But
He doesn't want to brag.
it was this immersive show, and they wanted me to play some version of the devil.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I had to learn some magic. That's it. But if I want to do it, that's another dream role to be some biopic of Harry Houdini.
Can
And
you?
that was-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Can you
badass.
read my mind? Can you do any of that?
No, not mentalism. You have to study
Okay.
that. You have to study that.
I
Yeah.
can tell you
There's
what
all-
Ryan's thinking right now.
Oh, what's that?
I wish Ephraim would stop. I wish he would. move
How'd you
on.
know?
Yeah.
Man. What's next?
Let's
Oh,
talk
let-
about
yeah,
his music
yeah.
a little
Peter
bit.
Pan.
Peter
Again.
Pan?
Oh, you would smoke.
I've played Peter Pan before. I've played Peter Pan, but I want to do like a movie version of Peter Pan. And he's like a rock star. It's
Yeah.
really dark.
Yeah.
Cause think of the story of Peter Pan.
Yeah.
He steals kids and brings them to a war-torn island.
Yeah.
I was a
So-
huge Peter Pan fan as
Yeah.
a kid.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is the greatest story ever told. And then I looked back, and I'm still with it. I haven't changed my mind.
I wish, I'm just not big enough to be Fade Roth Vonnegut. The villain in Dune 2.
Yeah.
God, that
Oh.
Sting played, dude. Crush it.
Well,
but
it
you know
might
what?
take them a
It's
while
gonna
to
go
do the second one.
No, it's gonna go to who's that guy? He's fantastic. He was in The Killing of the Sacred Deer. No,
Oh,
he got
the
Joker,
kid?
actually. Yeah, he got Joker. They're going to do someone else. They might do Harry Styles,
As the bad guy in Dune?
Potentially. They don't know. They're tossing around. But it's going to be someone of that, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Listen,
I think they should
Just-
use Zane.
I wish
Use
they...
Niall Horan.
You know what? You just keep grinding. Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep going.
Put
Then
your
you
head
get-
down. Keep
What?
going. I said, put your head down. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's the way to do. I do want to make sure that we plug a little bit of Dalla Villa of your music,
You're a
what you
musician.
do.
Which
You're
I
a
think
rapper.
no
Yeah.
one listens to. Which actually
Is that true?
Why do you think no one?
I
listens to it?
crossed 1,000 followers on Spotify the other day.
Well, at least 1,000 people have listened to it.
No, literally, and I literally went from 300 to 1,000. No fake promo, botted,
No,
nothing.
yeah.
Within the past 3 months.
Wow.
It's bizarre.
So why do you think that nobody listens to it?
I think that no one watches or listens to my stuff.
You're the.
Oh, I mean, well, welcome to the
better
club.
have a
Keeps you
D20.
humble. Honestly,
keeps you
keeps you-
100.
keeps you
Critical
humble,
Role,
too.
whatever. That has 100,000 views.
I put a major promotion behind that.
Sure.
Yeah, I put a major promotion behind that. But yeah, no,
But that's what you gotta do.
That did get in the. It's not about the amount of eyes that see it; it's the type of eyes that see it.
Yeah.
I got it in front of the D&D Critical Role people
Sure.
to see it. I got it
Yeah.
in front of what's the guy's name who created D&D? Luke Gygax.
Okay,
I got it in
wow.
front of Luke Gygax to see it.
Oh, I bet he loved that.
Loved it.
He was
Loved
like, "This is," but what's so
That's
great
awesome.
about that? I really do think what's great about what you did for that is that it's built around the part that you played for the movie.
And
Exactly.
Dan Lance directed it, the director of Alpha Rift.
Yeah?
So he
Wow.
basically had this idea.
Yeah.
So I was in a boy band with 3 guys, and we were managed by Paul Anthony. He's
Okay.
in from Full Force, and they were pretty
Sure.
big back in the '80s. They worked with
Sure.
Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and stuff. And we had some banger hits, dude. That literally we were going to release. Some things happened with,
Yeah.
and things fell apart. And then I did a song with Paul Anthony called "Bring It," and then Dalla Villa was kind of born out of that. And because of the COVID pandemic and the
Yeah.
shutdown with the industry, I said, "What the hell do I do?" Well, I've been sitting on these raps for years. It's time to put it out there, man. And that's the biggest thing, is that we're always afraid to just put it out into the
Of
world
course,
because
right.
of criticism. But like the beautiful thing about being an actor and living in rejection
Yeah.
is that
Uh-huh.
you put it out so much that you become immune to whether or not
Yeah.
people
Care.
care.
Yeah.
It doesn't sting.
It doesn't.
No.
So that's why I have this mentality, like whatever I put out, no one watches, because I've done that for so long.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
But
and
then
even
you
if they
start
do-
getting
listen,
surprised
and
when
even
people
if-
do.
Yes, and even if they do watch it, which I'm so grateful that you watch my stuff, and that thank you so much for watching and following my stuff. It just keeps
You're
me grounded. Thank you.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Ryan. Thank
Of
you, Ryan.
course.
It
No,
just
I
keeps
take
me.
personally.
It keeps
Thank
me
you.
grounded and humbled. Like that reality of like, it keeps me always grinding.
Yeah.
And like that's why, like, if I ever had when I have a mansion and whatever
Yeah.
Sure.
and all that shit that makes you happy for like a second,
Give yourself 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I want to build a room that resembles my studio apartment in New York,
Oh,
Wow.
and that's where I'm gonna get all my work done.
It's gonna be your office.
that's it.
Because when you're surrounded by stuff that's so luxurious and you feel like you've made it and stuff,
Yeah.
you can become complacent.
Yeah.
And being in the shit and like having to fight for it and moving places with 2 bags and looking around and the paint's chipping and there's mold on the wall and there's like
Yeah.
dirty and like stuff that keeps you having that competitive edge.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to have it modeled after that, like the small studio apartment just modeled in that room. And that's where I'll go to do all my work, because that will give me that sense of like, I gotta keep fighting.
Yeah.
Keep going.
What I
That's-
think. And
oh
I
my
think
God.
that's what
Incredible,
happens.
man.
We become complacent and we think we've accomplished everything and whatever and stuff, and we get lazy.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm already. Look how complacent I am.
Well, yeah, the 2 of us. The 2 of us. And we're like, okay.
Can I? This is one more. We're doing a lot of pivots. We got segments to get
Well,
to.
there's
in
a
bit.
difference between
Yeah.
getting complacent and rest. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta rest.
Yeah, I
gotta
I
rest.
promise you, it's complacent.
It's true.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, I don't know if you guys are 30 yet.
No, we're not. We're
No,
little babies.
We're to 25.
I'm 25 on my way to
25?
26.
25.
All right, I turned 30,
Yeah.
and literally you feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it, and then you're like, "Oh shit, man! You gotta watch what you eat." You know what I mean? You gotta watch what you eat. You're not dancing 8 hours a day anymore. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta watch what you eat. You gotta stay in shape. You gotta,
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? And then I don't know. I think it kind of upped my. You think that people when they turn 30, like their ambition goes down? It kind of upped my ambition.
You gotta go even
'cause
more. Yeah, you love a
It made
challenge.
me feel like with what I've been booking and like what I've been working towards, like oh shit, man, I'm a fucking contender. Like I'm in the game now.
You're in the thing.
My buddy told me, he was like, dude, you're in the game now. Like it's always gonna be some version of like they went with this actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I lost a role to Emile Hirsch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be in that world, but now I'm like in the world of like, oh, you're
going up with
going
them.
up.
You have you have like a real at bat. Like you have a real opportunity.
Yes,
to get. You know what I'm saying?
I have gone from
because
I have gone from being in the fucking parking lot without a car outside the stadium to working the concession stand in the stadium to sitting on the sidelines at the stadium to being in the dugout on the stadium to
being on the bench. Yeah, now you're going to,
at fucking bat.
Yeah, man.
At the stadium. That's how I see it.
No,
and
man.
It's like,
and
don't stop now.
No,
And there have been some really close calls where you're just like, fuck, you know what I mean?
Almost had it.
But you're seeing the opportunities you're getting, and you're just like, keep with it. Keep with
going.
it.
Keep going.
My hero.
No,
my hero.
it's true.
And it's like a heartbreak sometimes when you're
Of
like, when you get
course.
really close to
Yeah.
booking those shots, and then you're like,
Oh my God.
Losing a
Those
child.
are
like
the
when
ones
you
that really
see
hurt.
when you see Steven Spielberg and Tony Kushner in the room,
Yeah.
and you're like, you didn't book it. You're like,
No, it's true. Those
You
are
know
the
what I'm
worst
saying?
ones.
It's
Those are the
like-
worst ones. Oh.
and then
it's
but then
true,
other
they always
times,
say that stuff,
then
they
other
remember
times when
you.
you get the opportunity, and maybe you don't get to the callback or whatever and stuff, but the opportunity to audition for The Matrix.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and then you see who they cast, who looks nothing like you.
Yeah. And they're always bad.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't the right fit.
Yeah. They
And you
had a
just-
different idea.
And you have to.
No, fuck you, Emile. Fuck you. You can go fuck yourself, Emile Hirsch. You didn't deserve it.
No, listen, I didn't get to meet the guy yet. My friends who produced the movie, they were already looking at me for that role. But listen, they couldn't sell the film without him.
It's
And that's the
get it.
bottom line. Lionsgate was
Yeah.
not going to buy it without him. And they had someone else who was in 13 Reasons Why. And listen, that's just the game.
Yeah.
That's just the game.
No, I get it. You're
So
all
I'll one
entrenched
day
in it.
meet Emile, and I'll tell him, "You took my role, motherfucker." No.
That's what I
Sure. No, I heard he's a great guy. I can't wait to meet him. But that's just the game.
Yeah.
It's just
Nah,
it's
man, it's a
it's
fucking
always
business.
some version of political. And you know what? I keep the mentality of like, I used to treat every project of like, oh, it's like the hill worth dying on.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not. You know.
Yeah.
It's sure if you don't get it, it feels like a breakup. You gotta keep moving forward. You have to outwork and outlast.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Fuck, man.
Wow. Well, do you want to do some questions?
You want to do some questions? Sure. Let's go.
So
to
this
some
one, this is the
questions.
thing that we like to do here.
Sure.
The end of that, because everybody gets on here. Ultimately, they want to know who is Aaron Dalla Villa? Who is this guy, right?
Uh-huh.
So we generate, 10 random questions.
Shout out to randomwordgenerator.com. They have a special segment, random question generator.
Some random questions.
And the way we do it is we put together 10. I click generate. It gives us 10 random questions. Your objective is to go through them as quick as possible. Now, we say that. We call it a rapid fire lightning round.
Take as much time as you want.
It's never. I think the
Okay.
record is it's
All right.
taken 6 minutes. So if you have two choices. You can go either go
Publicist
in
is
depth.
shitting herself right now.
You can either go in depth,
Yeah.
or you can try and do one word. Like just try and go through it. But they have to be truthful.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
And also, look, if there's ever a thing that you're like, I can't answer that, or my publicist doesn't want me to answer that, you look at me,
Oh.
you give me a little, nix that.
Yeah, no. And he
And
comes
we'll edit it and we'll put it on Instagram.
Can you next that one, please? I wouldn't like that one.
And
and he punches me in the face.
my arm shoots across the room.
Aaron Dalla Villa,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here it comes, folks.
Come
3,
on.
2, 1, generate. What is the most recent fact you learned that surprised you?
Legs are real.
Oh, come on.
Now, this is already my favorite one.
What is the last encounter you had with a random stranger?
Hug.
What is your good luck charm?
My feet.
Okay. You're really
a
focused
lot
on
of
the
leg jokes
You're focused on the lower half.
I'm not even. Is that the point? Not to think and just
They
say
have
what
to be
comes
kind
out
of
of.
truthful.
Oh, I'm just doing what comes off the top of my head.
No. What is your good luck charm?
Oh God.
Do you have one? Probably not.
Hold on.
A D20. Better have a D20. You have to.
Do I have a good luck charm?
You strike me as the kind of guy who makes his own luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a ring with Moldavite on it.
There you go.
Boom. All right.
What part of the human face do you look at when you talk to someone?
The eyes.
Eyes. What country sounds interesting but you know very little about? Oh, we should talk about the Italy thing.
Russia.
Oh. of all the things you've brought,
That was the last thing I thought you were going to say.
of all the things you've bought in your life, what has been your worst purchase?
2 pairs of Lil Nas X Satan shoes.
That sounds like an amazing purchase.
All right. So
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
have 2 pairs of Lil Nas X Satan shoes
Uh-huh.
in my closet.
Yeah.
I hope they'll be worth money someday. I think they will. So that's why I'm holding on to them like an art piece.
I got a sneaker guy who I can set you up with. Really? Yeah. No, I got a guy who knows the whole thing. Shout out to Spencer. We'll have you on the podcast at some point, baby.
All right. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm looking to sell one and keep one for myself.
He'd be excited about that. I'll get you in touch with him.
What was the last dream you can remember?
Oh, last night I had a dream. I had a nightmare that I was in a play that did not do rehearsals.
Oh.
I was in a play that literally for the performances, there was no preparation.
No shit.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I was literally
That's like the actor's nightmare. That's the one.
it felt like I was in like community theater.
Oh, that's
I love
already.
how you said that like it's a slur.
Yeah.
I was like,
Can't say that in front of everybody.
I was like,
you might want to.
and I was like, I think I walked out. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like,
I have that all the time. Well, I went to an acting school, so I went to an acting high school, and so whenever I have a nightmare, it's always me going up in front of the
it
class.
just sucks
and, I didn't
when
know my
people
lines.
don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does. Like
Yeah.
I get so excited to do. I can't tell you. Like even for rehearsal on film sets.
Yeah.
And there's no rehearsal on film sets. There's never. You walk out with the sides and it's like
Okay.
blah 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 blah. Okay, let's shoot it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's
Here
that.
we go.
They know, like a lot of the times they don't even know their fucking lines.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like whatever. I get so excited for it, and I'm like, yeah, what can we find? You know? So I get really let down when it's like, oh, you don't care.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like show up and do the damn thing. It's
Yeah.
Like, that sucks.
It's quick fire. What you got there for us next?
Yeah.
What future year are you most looking forward to arriving?
What a strange question.
Yeah, no, the year of the rat.
2040.
2040. That's your
2040.
year. That's the year you win an Oscar.
How far away is that?
You got
18 years.
18 years.
That
makes
that
sense
seems
to me.
plausible.
That
actually.
seems plausible
Yeah,
to
that
me.
seems plausible.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oscar or presidency? Maybe both.
Do you have any apps on your phone that you've never used?
Oh, tons. Oh my god.
Brazzers, Pornhub.
Raya, the
You're on
dating
Raya?
app for like celebrities. No, they fucking waitlisted me, the
Those
assholes.
pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
Your application
I
is
bet fucking
currently
Emil is behind it.
your application is currently on our wait list. Fuck you, Raya. You know what? I don't need you because I found a great girl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Piece of shit, Raya.
I know people on Raya. I'm like, the fuck.
What they got nothing to talk about. They got nothing to talk about. Go to Soho House. Move on. Going to Soho House.
You wouldn't
I
believe-
know that's where you're going.
You wouldn't believe that this is the final question. What is the final question?
Okay.
What's your definition of success? Has it changed over time?
Jesus.
You wouldn't believe it.
That is a fantastic. You know what? I used to think success was money, mansions,
Yeah.
cars, and girls. That is not success. That is all fleeting, temporary, crazy ass happiness.
Yeah.
Can't take it with you.
You can't. Success. Leaving a legacy.
I knew you were going to say legacy. And
I
absolutely
want to be
that's it.
known as Da Vinci.
Yeah.
You know, just a Renaissance person who like did all this cool shit and hopefully inspires people after me. Leaving a legacy. That to me is success.
That's the one.
Aaron Dalla Villa, shout out to Random Question
You know what I was
Generator.
gonna say?
That's the one. I knew you were going to say it because it was
God.
what I was like. That is what you learn. That's success right there.
It's
That's
true, man.
huge.
I mean, because then there's doing what you love, which
Yeah.
is also success. But like, I don't know, leaving a legacy. It's just it's like, it kind of makes you.
you live forever, and that's the big one.
Fuck.
You talk about yeah.
That's it.
Have you had a nightmare? Right? You're like, my nightmare is doing this podcast.
No, it's not.
That's
man.
great.
That's a fucking good one, man.
Very well done. So,
Outstanding.
what do we have our new segment that we
We have
do,
a new
and that's
segment.
how we like
this
to wrap
one, this
things
is,
up.
This is another challenge. So
Uh-huh.
we're getting to
I
the point.
love this. This is great.
We're gonna get to a point where you have to pitch all this. You have to pitch. You have to tell everybody what you want to do. Follow me, X, Y, and Z. Blah blah blah. But we don't make it that easy.
Good.
It's not that fucking easy.
Good.
Okay. You have two choices.
Okay.
You can either just pitch regularly, but you have to nominate someone to come on the podcast. And you ever play King's Cup back in the day? You ever do
No.
any drink? You get to put together a rule for them.
Okay.
So they have when they pitch, they're not allowed to show their teeth, or they have to do it. They have to do it in a silly way. You get to make a rule so that when they pitch, if they choose that option, they have to do it a specific way.
Had to
Or
wear a little cowboy hat.
sure,
Yeah.
or
Or
you don't have to worry about any of that. I have my acoustic guitar over there. I can play a little tune for you to do, and you can pitch musically. What's your answer?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy.
I'm ready for a pitch.
What?
You want the music pitch?
You want it musically? It's up to
Yeah,
you.
let's do it. Come on, let's do it.
he's gonna
go.
bring his guitar over. You get your pick of what songs he knows,
Okay.
and all you have to do is tell them where to subscribe, where to follow, where to do any of it. And if you can sing, this is this is a relatively new thing that we're doing, and you're like someone who actually can sing.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing?
So just tell them, you give them shout outs to your Instagram handle.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Spotify, all the you got a long list of things for people to follow.
Yeah.
So
What do you got?
what do you?
Just start playing some.
Save tonight.
You want to do Save Tonight again?
That's the way we did last time.
Yeah, we did that.
Do Lips of an Angel.
Oh, you want to do Lips of an Angel?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Lips of an Angel by Henry. You ever hear that song?
No, just do it. Yeah. My name is Aaron Dalla Villa. Follow me on the IG Killer at AARONDALLAVILLA. There's also the Spotify at Dalla Villa, 'cause you know I love my name, I'm a killer. Gotta keep until the thriller. Oh, follow me off key, follow me off key, follow me. ADV, you follow me. It's ADV, follow me off key, follow me off key. Follow me, ADV.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You win with it, and you made it yours.
Oh my god!
You just gotta go for it.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I'm terrified for that to see the light of day.
Yeah, you say the word.
And I was off key. That was great. That was amazing.
You say the word. I break Ryan's guitar.
But no, seriously, the
Go ahead,
Instagram,
tell
it's my name, and the Spotify, it's just my name, and
And
that's it.
YouTube is just your name, right?
Yeah, it's just my name.
Exactly.
Just Google me. You know
Google
what I
him.
mean?
Should we, is there
Watch
anybody-
Alpha Rift. Watch Pledge.
Pledge.
Tucci and Jones.
Alf Ripped on Tubi, Tucci and Jones on YouTube via Black Wolf's page, Pledge on AMC Plus, Trick on Hulu.
My
I got
God,
more
God,
movies
you've got
coming
so
out,
many coming
several
out.
secret projects working on right now. More to come, man. Stay tuned. Follow the journey at Instagram at Aaron Dalla Villa.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the music at Dalla Villa on Spotify, man.
Should we give anybody? Is there anybody else?
Join. Become a Dalla Villain. Become a Dalla
Dalla
Villain.
Dalla Villain!
Oh my God! Should we give a shout out? Should we give Kelsey a shout out? Do people want to follow her?
Shout out to follow at Kelsey Shannon. Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
Kelsey, if you're watching, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
Yeah,
But she's not going to
wonderful. Oh, she would love that.
Kelsey, come on. Kelsey,
I
come
think
on.
she would love that.
You want to nominate Kelsey to come on?
I would like to nominate Kelsey to come on.
That could be
She-
that could be a
well,
fight.
mm.
That could be a fight.
She could be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Here's the thing: is that I don't want to do things that are in good nature and faith, but might upset her.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
Yeah.
no
I
pressure
don't know,
for her to
I don't know
fulfill
how
that.
she'd feel coming onto a podcast because she does work in the medical field. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
And it's a little more conservative
Okay.
than the entertainment industry. So I'm
Listen.
going to err on not distinctly calling her out and respecting her. And on the side, I would ask her that it'd be really fun if you could come on if you wanted to, but I'll nominate someone else.
Okay.
Who you got?
You got
Man,
some?
I just handled that really well.
That's
That was
Did you
fucking
see that?
impressive.
Did you
That's
guys
great.
see that?
Talk about a man who needs to be in politics.
Uh-huh.
Just give great non-answers all day.
I'd really love to give you an answer to that. Unfortunately,
I want to nominate Logan. Riley
Logan. I think
Bruner.
Logan is our last one that we've just done at this point, depending on what.
Oh, have you done it already?
We're going to film just
haven't
based on the
done
order yet. 'Cause
Oh, have you already got him?
we've
haven't-
got him invited, but we haven't filmed it yet.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We
Yeah.
haven't filmed it yet.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
so then
Yeah.
no. We need someone that you who has not been invited or filmed yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Oh my God, Zach. Ooh,
Do you think Zach would do it?
either Zach Wiener or Joe Gallagher.
Okay.
Joe Gallagher was the producer of the. He was an actor in Pledge with me,
Sure.
and then he was the producer who produced this movie with Emile Hirsch in it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
so-
speak to him.
So either it's Joe Gallagher
Okay.
or Zach Wiener.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
tell. We got to.
We'll reach out.
Now
We'll reach
there are
out.
rules though, right?
There
Yeah,
are
what
rules. You
rules?
want
So
to
here's
make
the
a rule
question:
for them?
who nominated me?
No, you haven't been nominated.
You
We
were
did.
at the top of our list for a while.
Amazing.
So yeah,
Amazing.
unfortunately,
And also,
nobody's
this is like a
nominated
new
you.
segment. This is a new thing that we're trying out. So
Joe. They're both great guys.
Now, because
They
you
could also
sang
circumvent.
the song, you don't have to give them, you don't have to give them prerequisites.
but you're allowed to.
I'm not.
But-
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. You can.
Unless you can if you want to.
This is where I want to be evil.
All right, what do you got?
Like, ooh,
Because they can always circumvent by doing the music.
Oh, so that they don't.
They'll have to if they don't want to do what you came up with, they'll have to sing the song.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Let's do that. Okay, Zach.
I can see the machinations.
Yeah. My gosh.
turning there.
Zach is not allowed to wear his executive producer Dick Wolf or tip her hats or any hats. He has to be in his regular hair.
Okay.
Or he has to sing the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joe has to wear
A clown costume.
He has to wear sex hat.
Has to wear a hat that says titties on.
Joe has to spike his hair.
Wow.
Okay, Joe, if you're listening,
You heard it. All right.
Joe-
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Joe Gallagher has to spike his hair, and Zach Wiener's not. No. Joe Gallagher has to spike his hair,
Have
and
to.
Zach Wiener has to wear a suit and tie.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God,
That's it.
Zach,
Wow.
Zach
That's
or
it.
Joe, if you're listening,
You have to.
You
Sorry.
have to.
Sorry.
Or
We don't
I
Get
nominate
ready to
Joe
sing the songs.
Gallagher and Zach Wiener.
Okay.
All righty.
This is a fantastic. I'm so glad we did this segment. All right. I think that's it.
So really, really swiftly. First of all, you have to go follow. Do everything Aaron said. That goes without saying.
You gotta
but
follow him.
If you're watching this video on YouTube and you haven't liked it, and if you haven't subscribed,
Oh my God.
scum of the earth. You're a terrible fucking person. You have to do all those
Disgusting.
things. Yeah.
You go out of town. You go out in public. Not
Disgusting.
subscribing
It's
to
just
this show.
just a terrible person that you are. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, make sure to press any and all buttons available to you. If you can give us a 5-star rating, maybe even leave a review, that'd be very sweet of you.
Okay.
If you want to check out our other stuff, we have Ranky Pankies galore. We're hopefully going to tape one right now.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. Check them all out from the past. If you want something scary and that involves Gus Burney, you can go to our different channel. Not on this one.
Not on this one.
3 Ways to Survive. It's fun, creepy horror stuff. It's very funny too. And if you want like a couple video game videos of us jerking off, where you can go to another fucking Let's Play. It's all funny too.
Look at Aaron's face.
Y'all got an OnlyFans? Like what? What's happening
We're
here?
jerking off playing video games.
You know, like the pandemic changed everything. You
You
know.
know,
man,
it's,
it hit us
we're,
hard.
We're all about SEO. You got anything else to say?
All I could say is, please go fund me in link below. I'm turning 26. I gotta get my own health care.
Aaron Dalla Villa, you are a fucking madman.
My hat is off to you. I
madman.
salute you.
You're fucking incredible. I really admire your work. I admire your hustle. I'm excited to know you and see where you go from here. You're incredibly entertaining and you're incredibly talented. We cannot thank you enough for making the Hodge out here, making things work, climbing up these fucking stairs, and hanging out with us for a bit, man. It was so much fun.
My pleasure, man. Thank you for having me. It means
Yeah,
a
man.
lot, man.
All right.
Last words?
Da 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 da.
fuck. All right, guys.
Da 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 da.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.